everybody, welcome back to 3 Boys 2 Girls. My name is Ashley and I am a homeschooling mom of 5 kids, and today I have an unboxing video for you. Alright, we did order some curriculum from christianbook.com, and this is a small order. It doesn't have all of our curriculum in there, but I thought it would be fun to just kind of let you guys see what we got. So the first thing is what you aren't being told about astronomy, and these are DVDs. I've got volume 1 and volume 2. Volume 1 is Our Created Solar System, and then volume 2 is Our Created Stars and Galaxies. And we are going to do, our first unit study is going to be astronomy, and so I don't know, something I'm interested in, and so hopefully the kids will be interested in it too. But alright, the next thing, we have our student workbook for Matthew C. Primer. So my kindergartner is going to be doing this one. And then you got a helper coming in. This is the Delta. This is going to be for my 5th grader. Now when we did the placement tests, he could have gone up to Epsilon, but we just thought it would be better if we came back and just really made sure that we got division, especially long division, completely down. So I'm sure he's gonna fly through this first part of this division and stuff, so who knows, maybe by Christmas we'll be on to Epsilon. But this looks like it's got the tests included in there as well, the test booklet. Okay, the next thing is Beta. And this will be for my 3rd grader. She, again, when we took the placement test, she could have gone up to the next level, but we decided that she just was having trouble subtracting multiple digits. So we are going to go back to subtraction and just kind of work through, and again, if she flies through it, that's awesome. Now how Matthew C works is there is a lesson that you do, 1 lesson each week, but it's divided up into like 1A, lesson 1B, C, D, I think goes all the way up to E. And then it has a test that goes, this one has a test booklet too. It has the tests that go at the end. So for her, the first 3 days, or for all of the levels, the first 3 days are the lesson, basically. So on day 1, they have a DVD that they'll watch, and that'll be the lesson. And then they do worksheet A, and then the next day they do worksheet B, or however you want to sort it out. But the first A, B, and C worksheets are the lesson. And then from there on, it's review. So if they have mastered this lesson, then they don't have to do the next worksheets. They just do the first 3, and if they've mastered it with those 3, then we can move on to the next lesson. So whether we do a 4-day or 5-day week, we can still be ahead and kind of push them through this, especially if they're getting those really easy. The first part will probably be pretty easy for them. So hopefully they can work through this pretty fast, and then hopefully around Christmas time or shortly after we can move back up to the next level, and if not, that's okay too. So alright, up next this is Artistic Pursuits. This is going to be our art curriculum, and this one is early elementary K through 3. So my kindergartner and my 3rd grader will be doing this. My preschooler will just be watching. We'll see if he wants to color stuff, he can do it too, but I'm not going to be too worried about it. But so this is 36 lessons, so we'll do about 1 lesson a week, and the lessons are actually pretty awesome in here. So like lesson 1 is they would look at this painting, and then we would kind of pick out things like, okay, how many doors can you look through, or what's hanging on the shutter, or that kind of stuff. So we'll look through, we'll study a painting, and then they get to try something themselves. And so I'm really excited about this. This looks really fun, and I will probably end up doing a lot of projects with my children. Okay, so this is the elementary book 4 and 5 then. This is, so that my 5th grader will be doing this one. And this one, it looks like we need to do 2 classes per week to make it through this book in 1 year. So this is book 1 again. I think there's 1 book for each grade. So elementary book would have 1, 2, and 3, and then this would have 1 and 2 since it's only 4th and 5th grade. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me. If you know, you can put it down in the comments so everyone knows for sure. But we will have to purchase our supplies yet. I have not gotten our art supplies, so I'll have to go through and see what we all need, and I will purchase those. So, okay, and the last thing that I have is our grammar. And let's see. So this is the teacher's manual. We're doing Fix It Grammar. And this is by Institute for Excellence in Writing. And this is just something extra. Notice my kids struggle with grammar when they write sentences and that kind of stuff. We struggle a little bit. So I thought this would be good. And it's one of those extra things that if we don't get through it, or if it's just too much and we need to cut it, I'm okay with that. So we're going to give it a shot though. But I loved the premise of this curriculum of doing these workbooks. So this one is the nose tree. This is book 1. And the idea is that there will be a sentence that they need to correct, you know, grammatically every single day. This is the answer key, obviously, but I'll show you what the student book looks like here. And I got 2 student books because my 3rd grader and my 5th grader are both going to do this. So let's look at a lesson here. So this would be week 9. So each day they're going to have a sentence, and it just looks like that. And then they need to go through and they need to put the proper grammatical corrections there. End marks, quotation marks, apostrophes. There'll be a lesson at the beginning of the week that will kind of go over what we're working on for that week. And then the bolded words are going to be vocabulary words that they need to look up in a dictionary. So I need to get a dictionary yet. And then when they're all done correcting it, they are going to write the sentence in a notebook. So they're going to have a separate like spiral bound notebook, and they will write the sentence in there that's been corrected. And then by the end of this book, they will have rewritten the entire book. So they would have rewritten the nose tree book. And so, like I said, this is book 1. I think they go up and they get harder. I know that there's one like Robin Hood is one of them, and so there's some good books I think out there that the kids get to rewrite. I think that would be pretty cool. So they'll have the book rewritten, and then they'll also have like a whole bunch of vocabulary words that they have looked up. So I'm excited about this, but like I said, if it's too much and something's got to give, it'll probably be this. So anyway, that's it for our ChristianBooks.com haul. As the school year is getting closer, I have like basically 1 more curriculum that I need to purchase. Otherwise, I've got everything else over there on the messy bookshelves. We'll have to organize that before school gets here, but I will be doing like grade videos to show you what each student is doing, and so you can get an idea of that too. So I'm really excited. Thanks for watching.